Good morning. Dabbity doo da, dabbity yay. My oh my, it's a wonderful day. Hey Randy, you prepared for the ass hats? Because you know they're going to start coming. Hey Cameron, is it Boo or Bo Roberts? Afternoon Desiree, it's morning still here. I am leaving for Vegas again in the morning. So today I have some things I have to take care of. Should we start out with a dab or a bowl? Thank you, Cameron. I've been pretty busy this week. Let's see, today is Thursday. Yesterday I had to take Kevin to Fort Carson in the morning. Then I was on a radio show last night. If I look tired, that's why. I was on a radio show last night, 98.5 Blazin' FM. Didn't get home till about 11:45. You want me to dab? Okay. It was about 2 o'clock by the time I unwound and got to bed. So I broke out. Who remembers my Pop D piece? Well, I'm glad you caught me live too, Celeste. Well, we'll talk about Vegas here in a minute. I'm very upset about Vegas. Stephanie, it's just a t-shirt with my clip thing. I have some really good, we'll start out with a sativa. With the Cannabis Cup High Talk. What, my pipe, you haven't seen this rig before? You all know I'm very good friends with Pop D. He is my good friend. I think of him as one of my kids. You know, I have so many friends, young friends, and I think of them as my children, my grandkids. It is BS what's going on with the Cannabis Cup. So at the beginning of the year, this was Vincent's new style. You want to see the function? Ooh, I had a little too much water. We don't need a drink. Let's dump a little water out. Let's see. Better. So, this is my pipe from my good friend Vincent. And I have this Kanji Haze sauce. Oops. You guys can't see the good crystals in there. There's some really nice looking crystals in here. So I'm tired because of the radio show. Do you know what? I don't have a good feeling about flying with my medicine this time. You know, the last time, when I went to Vegas 2 weeks ago, no worries, I didn't feel bad at all. This time, I don't know if it's because I'm listening to all this shit with Jeffrey Sessions and the administration. Good morning, Alan. So I have to clean my rigs today. I'm taking... That's very responsible of you. I love you too, Jeremiah. I'll tell you guys, there's some haters out there saying I'm giving cannabis a bad name. Because I do silly shit like my party tricks and stuff, they say I give cannabis a bad name. So how I have elected to deal with this is not to. So if you hear these keyboard warriors that are attacking me and saying that, you know, I'm a disgrace, I'm giving cannabis a bad name, they can say what they want. Well, thank you, Randy. I know a lot of people don't condone my party tricks and my drinking alcohol and chugging beers. I don't care. I'm not drinking and driving. You'll never see me drunk. I'm I'm going to do what I want to do. And if I know my party trick is entertaining and it makes you guys chuckle, what the hell? If I want to hurt myself, I'll hurt myself. So I just want to let you know that there's a few random attacks going on against me by some other people on the internet, and I don't really care. It seems to me, got a dab first. Cheers. Oh, cheers. Ooh, that Tangy Haze tastes so good. Really, really good. What I find most amusing about the keyboard warriors are the ones that are attacking me wanted to be my friends. And they're just people I chose not to hang out with. They, to me, are not positive people. So when I choose not to befriend them, it's not that I'm rude or anything, and I never talk shit. But when I choose not to interact with them on a personal level, then they attack me. And it seems like, of course, they don't have as many followers or anything as me, and so that's what it seems like. Well, if I attack Granny, she's a pretty public figure. So, like I say, they can attack me, I don't care, because in the scheme of things, it doesn't really mean anything to me. With that all said and done, where are our calendars, guys? Here we go. Did I show you what I have for Vegas? Did I show you what I have? Okay, so I'm hosting I'm part of hosting Sticks and Stones Will Bake My Bones, an after party. Look what I have. Oh no. Now it's not going to work. Wait a minute. Look what I have. Am I nuts? Aren't they perfect? Yes, I have big feet. I wear size 10 shoes. Aren't they great? Would your grandmas wear those kind of shoes? I bought these I seen them on my feed, and I bought them about 6 months ago thinking, oh, there's going to come a time when I absolutely have to have. Well, thank you for the person that says I look good in pink. I thought when I saw those, oh, there's going to be a time when I absolutely have to have them shoes. Okay, I want to tell you guys a few things about my bong. These are diffuser beads. Every time I smoke out of this bong, people think I have dirty water, and they're like, you need to clean your bong. These are diffuser beads, and that is an ash catcher. I do have Big Bertha. You have to be a long-time fan. Oh, shit. Ooh, that wasn't cool. Almost tipped forward, it's so heavy. There's Bertha. This, guys, was my first pipe. So the person that said, do you still have Bertha? This was my first rig that I used when I first started on YouTube. And you see I have a E now. I haven't had Bertha out in a long time. Ooh, I'm having a hot flash. When you don't have a fan, use your mood mat. Okay, I have some pretty good flour here. It's called DeWalt's. Ooh. I picked this up at Natural Mystic Caregivers. It's really, really crystally. I am going to keep doing my thing. Do you know what? I am going to keep doing my thing. I enjoy doing my thing with you guys. And you know, this is how I look at it. Who do I really have to worry about? Kevin. The only one, Strawberry Waltz is good medicine. Well, this D Waltz was for members only, but you know, I do get special deals when I go to dispensaries. So this is a select flower from Natural Mystic Caregivers for members only, but you guys know that I don't sign my plant count over to anybody. So I shop at all the dispensaries here in the Springs. I shop at a good 15, 20 dispensaries. So they usually will give me the member stuff. I know, that's one of the benefits of being Deb and Granny. You're in Lakewood? Look! So you should know this guy. This is Lakewood, I believe, isn't it? Englewood, sorry. All right. Oh, shoot, I left my hemp wick downstairs. Here I was going to impress y'all with hemp wick, but I left it downstairs. Let me pull my glasses down so I can read. Good morning, Stony Summer. I have to go get some glass cleaner to clean my glass. I'm taking I'm only going to take 2 pieces with me. I'm taking my Nimbus for Dabskabal, and I'm taking my Beta. Butane, what about, I know, Cameron, but I don't have my hemp wick up here, and I'm not going to get up to, I really did think I had it up here, but I don't. Cameron, I've been using butane for years. And cheers. Oh, you want to see the function of the bong? No, that was it. That was a pussy hit. I just think one perk. Just the one perk. One perk, ice catcher, but I have my ash catcher on. The one I like has 3 perks. I should get that one out. That's why I have those diffuser beads. Well, Eric, the only person I'll kiss you on the cheek and stuff. A platonic kiss. But the only person I kiss is my husband. Keep it simple. I get it. Greetings in Texas. Man, that tastes good. A Polish guy in London. Greetings, Emil. We have some people speaking, I guess it would be Spanish. I don't know. Hey, Ed in Ohio. What's the weather like in Ohio? No, I only coughed up a quarter of a lung, not a whole lung. I'm sorry, my lungs don't like to cooperate with me when I wake up in the morning and start cold and snowy. That just went through here, Ed. Now today when I got up I'm tired. So when I got up at 7, I think it was 18 degrees out. Kansas City. Greetings and salutations, Kansas City, Missouri. Okay, I think I finished. You want to see me hit my Megatoke? I can't hit my Megatoke. Any ladies hate sports bras as much as me? I love the comfort of a sports bra, and I have a pretty one on. Oh, even my bra is pink. But they give you a uniboob. Instead of lifting and separate, they push them all together. What's up with that, ladies? Yeah, me too, but that's dangerous to my health when I don't wear a bra. It's not a slip. I know, unibooms. Why do yoga bras and sports bras do that to you? Ladies, we need to come up with somebody that makes these nice, comfortable sports bras. Because you and I know they're comfortable. But we need to come up with, there's got to be something right here in the sports bra that kind of pushes them apart. And if you're just tuning in, I'm sorry. I know you didn't come to Dab and Granny's channel to hear about a uniboob. Okay, I didn't feel like using my e-nail today, so I usually have this pipe on my free nail, but I didn't feel like it. Yes. It does. It is very, very pretty here. So I cleaned this. I still got some reclaim in here because I don't have, all I have to clean my rigs with is alcohol. But look. I love the function of this rig. So what do you got? Oh, we got some green crack. That's a good one. No, I have two e-nails. I have two really good e-nails. Oh, in Brazil, they probably are expensive. You know, they used to be very expensive here in the United States, too. Mine is from the Dank Gals. I have three really nice Kleins. I have the one that my friend Thumpglass just made me. That's hand-blown on a lathe. I have this one from the, that's hand-blown. It's not done on a lathe. This one I think is, oh God, I guess it would help if I put it in front of the camera. This one I think is done on a lathe, but I'm not sure. And then I have my Beta. So we got some green crack here. Oh, here, I do want to say this. You're going to hear some bullshit out there about Empire Wellness, too. I guess it's easy to attack me and my sponsors, so you're going to hear bullshit about Empire Wellness, too. There is nothing wrong with Empire Wellness. They're a very good company. I did talk to him yesterday about our giveaway here on YouTube. He just sent it out yesterday, and since I'm leaving early in the morning, we won't be able to do the CBD giveaway until next week when I get back. I get back Monday, so probably, if I'm not too tired, Tuesday. I might need a day to recover from Vegas. But I'm thinking Tuesday I'll come on and we'll do the giveaway. So, I'm telling you guys, I wouldn't endorse a company if I thought it was going to harm me or you. Good morning, JD. So he's sending me what he said yesterday. He's sending me some t-shirts, some gummies, and some CBD. And that will be our giveaway here on YouTube. But he said to apologize to you guys that it wasn't going to make it before I left. I will say anything for $10. Are you calling me a whore? I don't get any money from Empire Wellness. I guess what would you call me? Oh, there's a lot of people that say that about me. There's a lot of people that say a lot of shit about me, and actually I don't care. There's only a few people in life that matter to me. My husband, my close circle of friends. There is a few people on my YouTube channel, like JD, Ramon. God, I shouldn't have started. Oh, I shouldn't have started naming names, because I could never name you all that have been here with me from the very beginning. Boy, I wish I would get paid $10 a word for what I said. That would be awesome. I know, we're going to work on that next week. I got the emails from you guys that want to be my moderators. We are going to work on that. I leave in the morning to go to Vegas, Panda. I leave out of the Springs in the morning. This one is the caramel. It's pretty good too. Look, I have a nice brand new Evan Shore, even with my dirty Reclaim. Oh, we'll talk about that in a minute. Hang on, cheers. I do never have large groups of people in my home. I'll sit here and dab with you guys. You know my little designated dabbing spots. I forgot to show you the tornado. Yeah, it's called the Cannabis Cup, Panda. But the federal government is really cracking down. I'm kind of worried about what's going to happen in Vegas. Let me clean my nail. I'm telling you, these Q-tips are wonderful. I just don't like the name of them. So the federal government has come in and said absolutely no consumption. Any marijuana that's seen at the... Now, mind you, this is the Cannabis Cup, the High Times Cannabis Cup. No sale of seeds. And it's on an Indian reservation. So I have a feeling it could get kind of heated. I really do. I think I will go to the Cannabis Cup. I leave tomorrow. I get there tomorrow afternoon. We're hosting a party at some exclusive mansion. So get to the mansion, get settled. This is my plans anyway. Lindsay and Chris left this morning, so they're going to pick me up at the airport. Lindsay being the traveling stoner and her man. They're going to pick me up at the airport tomorrow. We'll go to the mansion. The party's in a mansion. We won't do anything probably but chill Friday night. Saturday we will go to the Cannabis Cup. Then Saturday night is this big exclusive party that goes on till 4:20 in the morning. I don't know how I'm going to stay awake till 4:20 in the morning. Then Sunday actually, I don't think I'll go back to the Cannabis Cup on Sunday. No, we don't do cocaine. Cocaine is an outside drug. Y'all heard me talk about inside and outside drugs. Cannabis is the only drug that we consider an inside drug around here. I'm knowing a lot of glassblowers that use DMT on the regular. To me, that's an outside drug. I don't want no part of no DMT. Yeah, but confirm, deny. We get a lot. I'm going to have to go and take that call. Isn't she wonderful? Isn't Lindsay just one? No, I don't do cocaine. I don't do cocaine. I don't do meth. I don't do heroin. I don't do Xanax. I don't do outside drugs. I do only cannabis. I was wondering what the weather was going to be like. No, the shatter. It's the name. It's the name of the shatter I was smoking. The strain I was smoking. It wasn't real green crack. If you know anything about cannabis, you know green crack is a strain. Green crack is a sativa dominant strain. It's probably called that because it really wakes you up. And I'm assuming that's what crack does. I don't know because I've never smoked crack. It is, you know, let's make this a rule. If we say something in here that you don't know what we're talking about and maybe it sounds like drugs, don't just assume. Ask. That's what this channel is for. We're family. You can ask. If I don't know the answer, one of the people here will probably respond to you. We have a pretty tight-knit little group here. Oh, I like your little song there, Eric. It sounds like people under the stairs. Acid Rain. Is it Acid Rain or Raindrops? I like that song. Well, thank you, Dane. Let's do another dab. One more. What would you like me to sing? Dabbity-doo-dah, dabbity-yay. My, oh my, it's a dabbity day. Plenty of love clouds coming your way. Dabbity-doo-dah, dabbity-yay. What should we smoke out of now? Let's smoke up. Oh, you know what? I really like this other dank gals too. Okay, now I don't get paid. Here are my things hitting my pipe. I don't get paid from the dank gals either. So just because I say I like something doesn't mean I get paid for it. Don't you guys like something without getting paid for it? These ladies are awesome with their recyclers. I like food too. You don't like something without getting paid, confirm or deny? Well, that kind of sucks. You live kind of a crappy life then. Let's see. That's ice wax. Funky fruit. Should we try the high octane? Japanese? Do you live in Japan? Do you know, my neighbor, she has since passed away. No, I don't speak Russian. The only Russian I know is my crossword puzzle, Nyet. Russian, no. N-Y-E-T. That's about the only Russian word I know. I know, but I don't have any parchment paper up here to press. This, it's called Silverback Gorilla Ice Wax. I just pulled my bag out of the refrigerator before I came up here. This ice wax is wonderful. Do you know what, confirm or deny? You're really starting to piss me off. Why don't you maybe shut the fuck up? Just keep your fucking fingertips off your keyboard. You seem to be the one starting shit, nobody else. He's gone. We gave him ample warning, didn't we? You know, I'm going to take mad shit about this now, too. I am just tired of this. You know, I know my family in here. Randy's family, you know. So you can say your few asinine remarks, and then we tell you to shut up. And when I start dropping the F-bomb, then you know I've had enough. That's when you know I had enough. My favorite munchies. I'll tell you what my favorite munchies are. Yeah, but we've learned not to pay attention to them. Ooh, this is that high octane. Maybe I should make moderator t-shirts. I'll tell you what, maybe I could send you moderators the t-shirts that say Dabbing with Granny and Grumping with Grandpa. I could probably do that. I could send the moderators those t-shirts. Oh, then you see all my wrinkles. Shit, now I forgot what I was going to tell you. I'm really not so excited about this Vegas trip this time. You can design them. I'm tired from that damn radio show. And they want me to come back next week. You missed me smoking a bong, JD. I guess I have some pretty good flour. It's called 98.5 Blazing FM Hip Hop. I don't know. Allie, I don't know why I'm not. Well, a lot of it is the rules for the Cannabis Cup. I asked Kevin if I get arrested, will he bail me out? There is no consumption. It is not in Vegas proper. It's nowhere close to the Strip. It's like 45 minutes away from the Strip. It's on an Indian reservation, which they're bitching about taxes. The feds are saying they'll shut it down. It's been all over the news. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys something. You're going to be like, are you kidding me? When I read in the comments, you know, Granny, will you subscribe to my channel? I don't know how to do it. Is there an easy way when I read in the comments? I'm not lying. So, okay, so is there an easy way when I read the comments and it says, Granny, you know, I like your YouTube channel. Will you subscribe to mine? Oh, you don't have to worry about me and my torch. Everybody worries about me and my torch. I'm only dangerous to the people around me. Guys, remember when I used to do that torch everything up when I had the oxygen concentrator in here? This is that high octane with a hair in it. Okay, I guess I better pay attention. I tried clicking the name Eric. To the right of the name. Okay, thank you. You guys probably thought all this time I was being rude, but I'm one of those people that don't like to admit I don't know something, so I've tried to figure it out for about 6 months and finally, you know, not real consistently. And cheers. that was a big cloud. I surprised myself. In Colorado. Colorado Springs, to be exact. Okay, yes, I do time it. I should have waited longer. And I waited. This is a whole minute. So I waited. Where'd my bag go? I got some. I waited a minute, and that wasn't really long enough. It was a big hit. I'm pretty medicated right now. Got the dab sweats going on. In a good way. I love these Q-tips. You just snap it. Oh yeah, that was way too hot. My banger don't even want to clean up. Now the mini blind's falling down. The ghosts are in here. Well, that's too bad. That was a fairly nice banger. Yes. Yes. JD, you can. If you use that terped up CBD, it will take, like if you have some flour that doesn't taste very good, and you know what I'm talking about, you can take whatever flavor, like the Girl Scout cookies or the Granddaddy Purple, whatever terp flavor you like, it will change the taste of your flour. Remove my phlegm. I know I should spit it up, shouldn't I? Good morning, Prima Kush. So the CBD probably would be good for you, JD. We will be playing Dabskaball. Like the flour I have right now. Oh, I left this. Last night I got some from a local grower. It's pretty good looking. This I bought at the dispensary. This is called Danube Waltz. Let me see if I can find a nice bud to show you. You really can't see. You can't. Oh, God. I'm not a good Dabskaballer. I'm a referee. How did I find the founder of Raw? There's a lot of hate for him, too. I don't understand it. I don't understand all the hate for him. Maybe I don't know everything about him. What I will say about the founder of Raw, Josh.
Cannabis Cup is now officially just a Cannabis Cup concert. There will be no marijuana allowed at all.
They just... The breaking news on the Cannabis Cup is it will be a concert. He just came up and told me the news. The Cannabis Cup is basically going to be known as the Cannabis Concert. I'm very angry. But I knew this, guys. When I left Vegas after Champs, they were already talking about there would be no seeds. Everything about the Cannabis Cup was, well, it is the Cannabis Cup. To me, that was like the Newport man. Did I tell you my story about Newport butane? When I first got to Vegas for Champs, I said I needed some butane because you can't fly with butane. So the straight brand guy that I get my Pelican cases like for my rigs, he took me over to the Newport man and said, oh, do you want to be Deb and Granny's sponsor? And he said, I'll give you all the butane you want. It just can't be related to marijuana. And I was like, I don't smoke cigarettes or cigars. What else would I be using butane for? So, needless to say, I didn't partner up with, I need some tissues. I didn't partner up with the Newport man. So to me, that's basically, the cannabis cup is like, are you kidding? I'm already obligated to go. We can't back out. The person that is throwing the event that I'm part of the hosting staff, he rented that what do you call it? Airbnb, is that what you call them? You're obligated to go? High Talk. Do you want to hook up, High Talk? I mean, maybe we'll have to do something. No, I haven't. No. The farthest I've been is Vegas. Okay. Do you want to email me? I'm not going to shout out my digits on my YouTube channel. But if you want to email me, I'll send you my digits privately. And maybe we could get together, because I'm obligated to go to this party. And it's Mary's Motivation. You can email me at dabbinggranny@toke.com. Yes, I do have an Instagram. I have a big Instagram. I think this morning when I woke up, I was at like 277,000, not 277. I have a real big Instagram account, which is what I'm taking all the hate for. Because on YouTube, usually it's here in the morning on YouTube. I'm not slamming beers on YouTube at 10 o'clock in the morning. So usually it's on Instagram that I do the silly shit I do. And I do some silly shit. Like for Mardi Gras, I think I wore like 3 or 4 different. One, I wore a pirate's patch and a Gasparilla hat and said, R, it's dabbing pirate. No, I said I was dabbing Granny the pirate pagan. I do stupid shit. That's okay. Anyway, back to smoking a bowl. Wait a minute. Hello? Are you there?
Hi, this is Erin Baker with important information that may have your accounts that have accumulated.
I hate that now they start soliciting you on your cell phone. That, it used to be Rachel. This is Rachel from Card Member Services, calling to help you lower your credit card rates. So now it's Erica. Rachel must have retired. She's on Social Security now. Did I show you guys my ring? Oh, shoot. How do I get back to that comment? There. Ooh. Yes, cybernetic. Okay. I would dab as much as I dab. Of course, when I'm sitting here, anyway, we'll go back to the social media question. Right now, for the veteran, anything crossed with Jilly Bean is wonderful, wonderful. I'm going to tell you in a minute, Allie. Let me finish the first question. Anything crossed with jelly bean is wonderful for anxiety. I have learned this through a grower that is a geneticist. I used to always stay clear of anything with sativa because I thought that would cause more anxiety. And then my friend Rasta Jeff said try anything crossed with jelly bean for PTSD, which he has, anxiety, which I suffer from, panic attacks, depression. So yep, it's wonderful. And more of the VA hospitals, even though they can't prescribe it, they do know it's good for you. Desiree, I do too. I was on Wellbutrin and Klonopin. I was also on blood pressure medicine because of the anxiety. I don't like pharmaceuticals. I didn't like relying on. Now, I'm not saying there aren't people that absolutely have to have it. I have to interject by saying whatever I say to you guys worked for me or Kevin. Please don't take what I say to be the gospel truth. Find out what works for you. I really didn't like being on an antidepressant. Since I started consuming cannabis and learning, well, let's rephrase that. Since I started medicating on a more frequent, regular basis, pretty much I practice saturation, which means I always have THC. I always have cannabinoids in my body. I no longer take the Wellbutrin. The Klonopin, they're like my security blanket. If you have panic attacks, you'll understand what I mean. I don't like to take them because I feel like I have weights on my brain for like 2 days after I take a Klonopin. But sometimes when I feel like I'm having a coronary, so I'm down from like 2 a day to maybe 2 a month. I see an email from High Talk. And JD, I don't even have to take the cholesterol medicine. JD, have you tried taking garlic? I just seen the notification, High Talk. I got it. I'll check, Carissa. This week I've been busy getting shit. Shit, I say shit all the time. Okay. I've been getting stuff ready around the house so that Kevin is ready. I'll tell you about the damn dog. Why is it like this? Okay, so Monday we had made the decision. Monday was going to be the day that we had the old dog euthanized. So when I called Peaceful Passings in the morning, they couldn't come. So they were going to come Tuesday. Well, guess what? The dog is eating, drinking, peeing, going in and out the door, walking okay, not biting, not being in pain. So Kevin and Sarah said, no, we can't do it now. Again, it's not fixing old, but honest to God, if you saw the dog now, you'd be like, well, yeah, Granny, she's old, but what do I do, JD? You're a damn pet owner. What do you do? And here we had this day that maybe it was the day we had with her. Because, Monday we decided was Nibbles Day. We gave her ice cream. We cooked her steak. I mean, it was her day because we thought it was, hi, Captain Monkey. We thought it was our last day with her. Now, you know what, Martin? Let's rephrase what you're saying now, because I don't like Donald Trump, and I sure as hell don't like Jeffrey Sessions. But Donald Trump doesn't hate marijuana. What he does hate is recreational marijuana. He probably likes medical marijuana because he's a smart businessman and he realizes this could make a lot of money. And this is what someone from Colorado this morning said to Mr. Sessions. If you want to know what the real cannabis industry looks like, please come to Colorado. We'll show you. Wubba lubba dub dub. There you go, Cody. Oh, shoot. Let's back up. I think she does want more steaks. I'm not going to put the dog down when she's now, if she has another one of them seizures, I don't know. I hope it doesn't happen while I'm in Vegas. That would be pretty sucky. And JD, we do still have her on CBD. Oops, there's that bud I pulled out. Oh, this smells. It smells real fruity. Yes, I do like Rick and Morty. Okay, now for the person that asked me about dabbing. Of course I dab and smoke more when I'm sitting here. Everybody would. This is like a little smoke sesh we're having. And it'd be kind of boring if I just sat here. So yes, I do smoke more when I'm sitting here with you. Would I smoke as much throughout the day as I do now? Yeah, I would. Because like I say, I would rather do a dab than take a Klonopin for an anxiety attack. So, and now some of the stuff I do is pure silliness. I admit that. I am not saying, and it isn't, I covered myself. It's in my bio. I'm an advocate and an entertainer. If, you know, so if you don't like what I'm doing, don't watch me. That's all I can say. If you think I dab too much, I don't know what to tell you about that. Carissa, I don't know why I'm media famous, but I am, so I embrace it. Why not? Why not have my 15 minutes of fame that I never thought I'd have? All right. Am I going to inhale it? Of course. I'm not. Who was the president that said he didn't inhale? Was that Bill Clinton? What president said he didn't inhale? Or was that George Bush? My debauchery. That was my word for Fat Tuesday. Because that is indeed what they call it. It was, huh? Yeah, he probably told Monica, just the tip, honey, just the tip. And cheers. Ooh, that tasted like Fruit Loops. I'm going to do what I do. Wasn't that a Bon Jovi song? It's my life. I'll tell you what, Allie, this is a trick I learned from somebody. No, I don't like stale smoke. I have a good friend, Rasta Jeff, that I'm on his podcast sometimes. He never coughs. Never. Well, maybe like me in the morning, a little bit when his lungs are waking up. And he said, because I am pretty good about not coughing, but sometimes I do get a respiratory tickle, and I'm sure it's called grow from your heart. Sometimes I think I do get the tickle because I smoke too much. And we don't know if it's really good for you yet. Anyway, he taught me a trick. You own your lungs. And you just tell them no. You just tell them no. That's probably why I make that little grunt noise sometimes when I won't exhale. Because I know sometimes if I exhale my lungs, I'm going to cough. So I do. I just think, don't cough. I just tell them I own my lungs. But it's inevitable you're going to cough. Greetings in Scotland. I have to send some hat pins to Clyde's Edibles. Do you know Clyde's Edibles in Scotland? They make good edibles. Chris, it's not about money. Like somebody said, I'd say anything for $10. It ain't all about money. I'm not really worried about money. Like, this isn't my symbol, but I love her. I think she's cute as can be. And all the haters and detractors I have, if I come out with a clothing line and shit, they're just going to say that that's all I'm about. And I would rather be known as somebody that's silly, that likes to promote peace and happiness and tolerance and tries to answer the questions about cannabis as best as I can. And yes, I'll continue having my silly ass drinks. So what if I'm sorry if I look pathetic to you if I do 3 or 4 Jaeger bombs. It doesn't matter. If you think I'm pathetic, then okay. We're all entitled to our thoughts. And if I'm giving you something to dwell upon rather than thinking about your sucky life, then... And I'm not saying you have a sucky life. I don't have any merchandise. I don't have any merchandise. That's what we were just talking about. You know the silly saying, oh, when I get rich and famous? Well, I didn't want either. Like, there's this nightgown in Walmart. You know how I like to shop in Walmart for the t-shirts and stuff, and it says I want to be famous. Every time we walk by that, I say, no, I don't want to be famous. And it isn't about being rich. As long as I have enough, as long as I don't think so. But you know what, JD? Maybe I should look in the spam part. Because if it's not somebody I know, I should go looking through the spam part. Oh, man, boo-boo, I call that the dark side. If you're not somebody that's okayed already to message me, I can clean 100 messages out of my DMs every day and still have 99 plus. I have my friends didn't believe me at first, and I was like, look on the dark side. And so now it's the big joke. If you're in Granny's dark side, it is hard to be found. I don't have anyone that... Okay, Rob Moore Cartoons. I don't have anyone that manages my social media for me. I'm just... That's not me. I didn't start this thinking I would be someone that ended up with 200 pipes. And I know JD remembers the first time I ever said, I want a new rig. Oh, shoot. Live simply so that others may simply live. This is Lauren Bacall. Ooh, I liked her. She was a tough broad. Lauren Bacall. I think she was Humphrey Bogart's girlfriend, wasn't she, JD? We are talking shit that most 20-year-olds would never know what the hell we're talking about. Rob Moore's Cannabis Cartoons. Rob Moore's Cannabis Cartoons. One of my favorite movies with Humphrey Bogart is The African Queen. Tony, I love that I can say stuff, and there are a few people here that can relate to what I'm saying. Okay, so they were an item. Anyway, so this is what she says. I was this kid, and I was scared to death of all these pros around me. My head would shake, my hands would shake. And then I discovered if I kept my head down and looked up, my head would not shake. So I started to do that when I could, when it was appropriate in a scene. Aha. So you guys know she always had that, like, that just explained it. I don't think I have any handy. Nope, I don't have any handy. Sorry. We'll see what the other calendars say. Damn it. These fancy little picture frames, it's hard to get your pictures back in. I'm 61. Yeah, I watched the Golden Girls. Okay, so I have to keep that one because that's got Rob's name on it. Oh, let's see some of the scary parts. Ooh, here, this is facts that will scare the shit out of you. This is February 28th. Until recently, families in Borneo kept the bodies of deceased family members in jars in their homes. They inserted bamboo tubes into the jar to remove the liquids until 1 year after the death, when they buried what was left of the body in a ceremony. That is kind of creepy. That's worse than ashes. Can you imagine sticking bamboo tubes? I save my reclaim for other people, not for me. Hi, Thomas. Okay, so then yesterday, in 1964, a priest arrived on board the USS Constellation to find there was nobody there to greet him. When he wandered below deck, he found a knowledgeable old sailor who showed him around. When he went above deck, he encountered several tour guides who informed him there was nobody below. When the group went back down to check, there was nobody. So ghosts are real and make good tour guides. That was kind of stupid. Okay. According to a 2011 survey conducted by the Center for Disease Control, 27% of men and 29% of women between the ages of 15 and 24 were still virgins. The number is actually higher. It's just easier to lie than admit your failures to be... that's stupid. I would hope somebody at 15 is still a virgin. That was in 2000. That wasn't in 2011. I bet right now. No. I bet in 2017. Bye-bye, sweetheart. I bet in 2017 the number of virgins between 15 and 24 is like 3%. That's sad. The Farmer's Almanac is pretty disappointing. The month of March is named for the Roman god Mars, the god of war. This was the time of year to resume military campaigns that had been interrupted by winter. And today, well, here you go, JD. This one is for you. I like that. On this day in 1836, Texas declared itself to be a free, sovereign, and independent republic. Unbeknownst to the defenders of the Alamo, who defended the fort in a 13-day siege against the Mexican dictator Santa Anna. You do know that, right?
Well,
Of course JD knows that. All right, that's a bunch of paper I got to get rid of. All right, one more. One more, and then I'm going to go. So, I have to be on Blunted again. My episode got deleted. I have to wear sunglasses. I think I'll wear these ones. I have a choice. Either these ones. You have to wear sunglasses. So these ones or these ones. I think these ones look cooler. I think I look more gangster. You know I met Action Bronson, don't you? I like the second pair. You like, and you know, Kyle from Daily Bong said bring them both. Because he said most people know me from these, but these make me look pretty cool too. So Kyle from Daily Bong said bring them both. They're gonna refill my episode out in Vegas. That's probably the only reason I'm going back to Vegas. I met him. There's a few pictures of me floating on the internet with Action Bronson. I met him at Heaters. I hugged him. We talked. We dabbed. I tell a story. I got a booger in my nose from blowing it. I tell a story about when I was like, well, come on, let's go dab. And he said up in smoke. He said he had to go get a sausage. And because he is from New York, just the way he said sausage cracked me up. I was like, say that again. And so I've went in his feed. I've talked to him. I really want to go hang out with Action Bronson on Ancient Aliens. That is my goal. That's one of my bucket list right there. Go hang out with Action Bronson on Ancient Aliens. I think that's a good goal. Okay, we'll do this one. We'll smoke out of this one. Then I got to get busy. I got to pack. I got a little... Oh, I didn't show you my ring yet. Okay. This is my emergency ring. For emergencies only, okay? I'm nuts. Okay. See my emergency ring? But wait. There's a dab in there. You might put a picture of your grandma in there. I put a dab in there. They get Thea Paisley, this young girl. TheaPaisley. Thea Paisley, that's her sticker. She gave me this when I was out in Vegas. Kiss the ring, kiss the ganja ring. From the ganja goddess Granny. No, I can't rap. I can't even sing. I can't sing. I can't dance. This is that high octane. I have something really, really terrible to tell you guys. Y'all seen my Skaz glass? And you know that really cool knife I got that he collabed with somebody? The dragon on the top was this color, and then it was like, looked almost rosin-like, and then the bottom was a green knife. I broke it. The dogs come running by. So Scott's going to fix it for me. No, the dog's tail's got it. So I immediately was like, oh my God. And Kevin said, that's why you can't own expensive glass. You break it. Yeah, but with glass, it's really bad. So I immediately took a picture and sent it to Scott. He's the one I'm buying the dragon from. And I said, can you fix it? And he said, no worries. But I'm at least sending it back. I know. I'll be back Monday afternoon. My flight leaves Vegas, I think, like sometime in the afternoon. You probably won't see me until probably Tuesday morning. At least I'm going to send it back to the glass maker that made it, JD. It's kind of cool that I have that option, because a lot of people wouldn't. But then a lot of people wouldn't spend $300 on a piece of glass, would they? It was my sponsor money. I'm going to have a wonderful trip. Sarah, I'm on YouTube. How about I call you back when we're done?
Okay, that's fine. Please don't tell us last night.
Okay, I'll talk to you after a bit.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
She requested us to play a song on the radio, and we played it for her last night. She is doing really good. I don't know if you remember when she first... Sarah's my daughter. She don't need to chill out. You know, it was just one of them freak accidents where they get really excited when we get home, and I had just left it in a place it probably should not have been left in, so I'm not going to blame the kids for it. It was my fault. And by kids, I mean my dogs. Sarah's not bugging me. We just talk in the morning. She's my daughter. And I haven't talked to her yet today. Oh no, I like cats. I'm down to only 2 though. The one thing I wanted to talk about Sarah, when she got out of prison, I told you she gained a lot of weight in prison. It wasn't something we talked about. She had other issues to work on with herself and Ruben, with her self-esteem. So I wasn't really going to say anything, but now she's like, I'm really fat. And I'm like, yep, you are. You're wearing all my clothes I used to wear when I was a fat girl. So she now has a subscription or membership to the YMCA. And just like I told my other heavy friend, start out in the pool just kicking. Grab a noodle and just kick. Cheers. Ruben James. Yep, it is a song. I mean a name. Ooh, man, that left oil on my lips. You still walk the pearly fields of my mind, the tattered shirt, the weathered brow. I loved you then and I loved you now. Ruben James. Reptilians. I haven't come across a reptilian, only in the TV shows. You know I love to sing, but I can't. I have a lousy voice. Okay, the one thing I wanted to tell you guys, you've seen, I heated my banger up. I get so many questions about how do you know when is the right temperature. What I'm going to tell you, this banger is an Evan Shore banger. This is, I don't know, maybe $100. But I heat it with my torch. I can heat it as long as I want, till it's red hot. Flip my timer over for a minute. Talk to you guys for even 5 seconds after that, like so, a minute and 5 seconds. You seen my banger doesn't scorch. It's the perfect temp, and I vape all the dab. You seen how long it vaped up in my brig. So I always suggest saving up for a decent banger. Tacoma, greetings and salutations. Okay, guys, I got to get on with my day. I've got to go get some Resonate to clean some bongs. I've got to go get a few things for packing. I've got to pack. I have to... No, you did not. Greetings in the Czech Republic. I work with some people in Slovakia. Oh, JD, I will. I have enough people. I have enough people that watch me and keep me grounded, and I'm going to show you guys the mansion. I don't even know where the mansion is. I don't know anything about the mansion. They just keep saying a mansion. I don't know what their idea of a mansion is. So I'm anxious to see what this mansion is going to be. So I'll do a live stream from the mansion, probably maybe Friday afternoon when we get there. Well, I am grateful. I'm always grateful when anybody watches me. I appreciate it, sweetheart. I love all of you that watch me. I'm going to try, boo-boo. It depends on what kind of nail you have. That's what I can't tell you. Okay, like look here, sweetheart. This nail on this pipe, I probably could heat this up. I probably better only wait maybe 40 seconds. And it's not going to stay hot very long because it's not a very expensive nail. So I don't know what your quartz nail looks like. It's hard for me. Oh, you have the Omni nail. Randy's got a good nail. So Randy probably heats his nail up and waits, what, Randy, a minute and 10? I love you too, Amanda. Thank you. That's why I'm saying, Randy, what do you heat it up, a minute and 10? Minute and 20 maybe even? And then it holds the heat a long time when you let it cool back down to where you can drop your dab and it's not going to scorch on the quartz. The only, like that ice wax, I love that ice wax, but y'all know it makes your nail black. Any kind of rosin or ice wax, no matter if you hit your nail scorching hot or let it cool back, it's going to leave residue on your nail. See, y'all get to know your nails and you know what temp you like. Some people like to take them hot and hurties. I don't. It is a clip pendy. It's from Raj Glass. And then my little wings say, Terp Slut. What I was going to say is why I have good nails is because, you guys, I'm not bragging when I say this. So, you ask me questions, so I try to answer truthfully. So please don't think I'm bragging when I say I buy good product. Like this Oleo is $45 a gram. I think that's expensive. So if I'm going to buy this sauce and spend $45 a gram, that one's empty, so I can't show you that one. That one, I don't think I have anything left. Here, we have some left. And the terps. The smell and the crystals in here. Oh, and the dirty fingers. If I am going to spend that much money, it's about the taste and that oil, the terps, because the terps are medicinal. It's just my preferences. Everybody has their own way they like to dab. This is that high octane. That's that high octane. I know it's very expensive in certain places. But it's worth what you pay for it. Mental health. I'm still working. I have some feelers out there. people that have asked me questions, right now I like smoking that sauce, but I know it's probably really bad for my lungs because it used to be they only would leave like leftover shit, chemicals, butane or propane, however it is made. They would only leave so many parts per million. It was all the state would allow, which was 500 parts per million. Well, asshat government has decided once again, we know what's best for you. So because pharmaceuticals can have, I can't misquote, but it's an ungodly amount. I want to say 5,000, but I don't know if that's right. Anyway, they can leave a lot of crap in our product now here in Colorado. The testing doesn't have to be like it used to be, very low. You have to trust your extractors. You have to know where you're getting your product from, or you are going to be smoking. Carissa, I don't know why our government just thinks they know what's best for us. If they stayed in the business of running the government, rebuilding our infrastructure, protecting our borders, taking care of, what little terrorism and that kind of stuff, that's what the government is for. They don't have to tell us everything that is good for us. Because maybe what they think is good for them is not good for me. The war on drugs is a failure. The building a wall is a failure. Do we need to protect our borders? Of course we do. Why wouldn't we? We're just like any other country. We don't want bad people coming in and doing bad acts against us. And it's so hard to distinguish good people from bad people. It is so hard to discover who is really coming here, who is the wolf in sheep's clothing. Nope. And some of the comments that are coming out from Mr. Sessions just infuriate me. Like now what he said about, it's not a coincidence about violence and cannabis. Come on, dude. Let's say about violence and alcohol. How many of us sit around and smoke a bowl or dab and then argue with our spouses or our partners or the police? We don't. How many of us sit and drink till we're drunk and then argue with our spouses or our partners or the police? Probably 98% of us. So how he can correlate cannabis and violence just infuriated me. I want to say, sir, try it. Try it before you start saying all this shit about us. What I'm worried about with the legal part right now, especially with this present administration, and Kevin and I argue about this. He thinks I'm wrong. He thinks I'm wrong in the way I'm thinking how it is going to be. What worries me most about this administration? They're Republicans. They're very corporate minded. They're business savvy. They know about making money and doing that kind of stuff, which you're not a good person to me, but you need them. You need them. They realize that marijuana is like tobacco or alcohol. But how do they get control of it? Nope, we will. Well, you the person that said we're not going to stop smoking it. What worries me, here's the one thing I do worry about. Okay, so here I am, this old lady the last year that's really been an advocate, has her face all over social media about smoking cannabis. All over social media, all over the world about her face. Me. I'm all over saying, marijuana's good for you. They know it is, but they don't want it recreational. They do not want recreational. They are asshats and believe it really isn't good for you. But there's so much gone on about research, about medical, that they know it medicinally. Cannabis is legit. It is legit for medicinal. What worries me is now I know pharmaceuticals and tobacco companies are getting their money into these corrupt politicians' pockets, and they're going to get a hold of our cannabis industry. You've heard me talk so much about how proud I am of Israel and all the research they have done on cannabis and medicinal. Israel is always so smart about medicine. I was very, very proud that Israel was on the cutting edge of cannabis. Then when Kevin told me that now Israel is going to be the first country to export. Now we all have to do our homework on this one. Israel is going to be one of the first countries to export medicinal marijuana. I was like, wow, that is pretty awesome. That is very cool. But maybe it's not, because one of the big financial backers is Philip Morris. That is not cool. Philip Morris and the government backing like that is not cool. And which is one of the reasons they're not going to allow recreational. They are not going to allow you to grow your own. There's no money to be made in you growing your own. So if they decide this is what you need, they're going to grow this indica that is crap. They're going to grow this sativa that is crap, because it's all pharmaceuticals and big tobacco companies. But should we go back to it being illegal and underground? I don't think so, because how many people now, here was the point of me rambling about 10 minutes ago. Here I am, this old lady all over the internet that's convinced other people that maybe would not even consider using cannabis in any shape or form, be it topicals, tinctures, however I have told you the different ways of medicating. There are old people that do it now because I have said it's safe. You don't have to get stoned. You don't have to be a pothead. Do you think they're going to go to the black market? Nope. So why should they have to suffer? Why should they have to get government crap? I'm afraid, maybe not in my lifetime, Randy. I'm hoping not in my lifetime. That I will keep fighting. I will keep preaching what I preach. I mean, I can see where they can get taxation. I understand that. We have to pay a price to live in America, and it is a good country to live in with all its flaws and all the corrupt politicians, everything that goes on, all the flaws in America, they're flaws. We are not the perfect country, but we are a good country. We are as far as I'm concerned, again, my opinion, you can hate on me. If you don't like America, they'll go move someplace else. Exactly. James, do what you want to do. As long as you don't hurt anyone, or you're not disrespectful to anyone, or you're not pushing your beliefs or your behavior on anyone. Like they were arguing last night on the radio show I was on. They said that one of the things Colorado Springs is pushing for, cannabis related, is this open consumption. They're going for the open consumption laws, which means if you're smoking a joint or something in your car, or you're doing whatever outdoors, they're pushing for a no consumption outdoors. And he said, one of the things they brought up is they could consider you smoking on your front porch to be smoking in public. And I said, well, my thoughts on that are this. Consume responsibly. Just like you would alcohol, consume responsibly. I live in a residential neighborhood. Do you think I'm going to be outside by my Buddha on my front porch at 3 o'clock when all the children are walking home from school? No. Am I going to be out there when the parents are outside playing basketball or grilling with their kids? No. The only time I'll smoke outside is when there's nobody around, because I don't think it's fair to the parents to have to answer the question of, what is that lady doing? What is that smell? What is that glass she's holding? So again, I just say be responsible. I know. I was a tobacco smoker. I smoked cigarettes. That's why I have all these lines around my lips because I smoked way too many packs of Cool cigarettes. No, Randy, I don't blame you at all. I wouldn't say that I would not say that America is a good place to live if I have not visited and lived in other countries. I haven't just lived in other states. I've lived in other countries. I've traveled around the world because Kevin was a soldier. And of all the places I've been, I know I have some English friends that love England, and they would like to always live in England. That's cool for them. Then I have friends that live by places. Hey, Jesse. All right, guys. I'm going to get busy with my day. Peace, love, and happiness. It was fun hanging out, as always. Should I end it like I used to end my videos? Make it the best day you possibly can. Do your own personal best. As always, try and do a kind deed for somebody. You'll both feel better at the end of the day. Peace, love, and happiness, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.